Well, good morning, everybody. It is October 18th, I think. I never check until I turn it on. No, it's the 19th. It's Wednesday, October 19th. Welcome to episode 33 of Knitting on the Fly. I am Katie, and it's good to be back. I have been non-existent for the last, I don't know, week and a half or so. It has been a very crazy week. Jet setting has been insane. Click for Babies has been insane. Work has been insane. It's just been crazy. So, apologies, because this could get long. Jet setting, to kick it right off, was ridiculous. We had normal flying Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday, we went from Rockland to Bedford to DC to New Haven, Connecticut, to Syracuse, to Bedford. And we overnighted there. Of course, when my honey's home on vacation. It always happens when my honey's home. Then the next day, we got up at like 3:30 in the morning, which was Thursday, which was supposed to be the day to leave for the wedding. So that day, we got up at like 3:30. We left at 4:45. We went from Bedford. Oh man, this day was ridiculous. Bedford to DC again. DC to Teterboro. Teterboro to Bedford. Syracuse, Teterboro, New Haven. Okay, so that got behind because our CEO got hung up at our very first stop in DC. So our whole day was an hour and a half behind, and our day was scheduled with half-hour turns. That's time to pee and get gas. Like, there's no time to eat, there's no time to nothing. So, that day was insane. Started off way behind. Had to go take the CEO to Teterboro for his brother's birthday. Then we had to go get his dad in Syracuse and take him to Teterboro for his son's birthday. Same person. And we got to New Haven, and we got permission for me to get out because we were empty from New Haven to Rockland. And it was my only chance to make the flight out of Boston. My honey flew out of Augusta. They were delayed. It was horrible weather that day. It was right down, 1 mile visibility, low clouds. Just made for a really long day. So, I got out at New Haven. I rented a car. Drove 2.5 hours to Boston. Luckily, the flight was about 30 minutes delayed. I would have made it anyway, but it just gave me some breathing room, so I didn't have to run around like a psychopath through the airport. So anyway, after about 11 hours of flying in 2 days. Actually, it's probably more like 13 hours of flying in 2 days. I got to the airport. I grabbed a sandwich for me and my honey. We, sorry, it's a rainy, cloudy day here and I'm still not awake. We got on the flight to Minneapolis. We're lucky enough to sit by each other. They gave us bulkhead, which everyone thinks is so great. I hate the bulkhead seat. I have nowhere to put my knitting. I have to put it up above my head or jam it in the pocket in front of me on the wall. And they've got the big non-movable armrests. I hate that. So, but it was nice. They got us seated together, which was really cool. And we got to Minneapolis about 11:30. I was exhausted. It's 12:30 my time. Now, I've already been up for 21 hours. I'm totally exhausted. I slept a little bit on the plane, but it's never good sleep. So I take off like a shot, and Jeremy's like, where's the fire? And I'm like, look, I'm tired. I want to go to bed. And all these people want rental cars too. So we went to the rental car place. Humongous line. Like, stupid line. Then all the people who are part of the rewards club are like, oh, but I don't want to wait in line. I'm an Emerald member, blah, blah. You know what? Stick your Emerald member. It's 12:30 at night. Shut up. I didn't say that. I thought it. I didn't say it. And so we got that. We went to our super fancy Super 8. You gotta stay east of 77 when you get a hotel. It wasn't scary bad. It just wasn't great. But for the price we got it for, it was fine. Friday, my friend Angie lives out in LA. LA Greater. She's east of LA. And I haven't seen her for 2 years since she was pregnant with her first little boy, Liam. And they happened to be in Minnesota the same weekend visiting her family. So I sent her a Facebook and said, oh my God, you need to call me. So we texted that night. Went and saw her the next morning, got to meet Liam and her second baby, Drew, and her husband, Chad, who I knew from when we lived in Arizona, and saw her parents, who I haven't seen probably since college, and her brother, and spent a couple hours just jabbering, and then they were going to the Minneapolis Children's Museum, which is fantastic if you live in the area. And then, what did we do next? Then we drove north and went and saw my grandparents. Most of the family we were going to see Saturday, but because it's the same family. It's both sides of my family from the same wedding as I was in August. So there's just a few people I wasn't going to see. So I went and saw my grandparents, spent a couple hours there, drove over to my mom's. We had spaghetti bake, so good. And we crashed. I've slept so hard the last 3 or 4 nights. 5 nights. It's just ridiculous. Guess that's what no sleep does for you. You sleep really well. And the wedding was Saturday, so Saturday morning, Jeremy had asked Friday night if there was anything we could do to help my mom. She's got a bad back, and she had neck surgery a few years ago. She had a spinal fusion up in her C6 and 7, so she's not supposed to be doing a lot of heavy lifting. So we asked her, and she said, but the only really thing we need to do is stack some wood. She has an outdoor wood broiler, or wood stove broiler, I guess you'd call it. So it runs off wood, but it's hot water heat. So hot water pipes through the house, and then fans come and blow all around the house. So it's essentially free for the most part for my mom, because she gets a lot of her wood from my grandparents' land, like fallen trees. They just go out and cut them up and throw them on a trailer. So we stacked all the stuff that was cut, and then we ran out of time because we had to drive all the way back down to the cities for the wedding. So we shower up quick, we take off, we get to the wedding, we get seated. The wedding was beautiful, the wedding was fantastic. My cousin apparently almost fell down when he was coming down the steps after being married. I totally missed it. I think I was taking pictures, and I didn't see it. But the dinner was fantastic. We stopped at Arby's to get something to eat because we hadn't eaten since like 8 in the morning. And, we had venison bacon. Oh my god. So freaking good. Oh! Yum! So good. So we stopped at Arby's to get a sandwich, and then we went to the reception. And this is the first time that most of my dad's family has met my honey. A few people had met him when he was home last time, a couple years ago when we first started dating. But most of my dad's family had not met him. So it was, meeting everybody and trying to remember who goes with who and what kids go with what, parents. And he did really well. Not that I thought he wouldn't, but he's so personable and he's so friendly and likes to talk, and he's a great listener and observer and reads people so well. So we were sitting around for a little bit, and my Uncle Greg, who's my youngest uncle, I think he's 10 years older than I am. Maybe only 9. I don't know. He's pretty close in age. And he comes over, he's like, hey, come here! And I'm like, oh boy. So here come all the uncles. All the uncles, like, round him up, and they all go sit at a table, and I'm like, what are they doing? And here comes the dice. Leave it to my family, especially my dad's family, only. We'll play cards or dice or something at a wedding. So, they, is that thing on? Okay, just checking. I use different cameras, so I can't remember which one's which. But they played liar dice, and I don't even know how it works, to be honest. I think I played it a long time ago, but it was really good to see them welcome him in. They also had Heidi's husband, the one that got married in August. They had her husband over there. So it was really nice to see that, and really nice to be so proud of being with him. I'm so proud to be with him. He's such an amazing person. So, look at me all teary-eyed. I got all teary-eyed at the wedding, too. But, so that was really good. The dancing started. The DJ sucked. Oh, the DJ was awful. It was one of the girls' husbands. He basically did it for free. Like, he didn't even have a playlist on his computer. He was just downloading YouTube videos and then playing the music. It was horrible. But despite that, we had a freaking blast. We had so much fun despite that. It was fantastic. So, it was really fun. It was really a good time. Once we kind of got him broken in and realized if you just play what we request, we'll quit harassing you, then it all went fine. So, We drove back home that night, got in about 2, crashed again, got up in the morning, got out the wood splitter, got the four-wheeler and the trailer stuck about 8,000 times, got about 2 more stacks done, and then was able to set my mom up so that she could finish splitting the rest of her wood with little to no trouble on her neck. So that was really good. We took off for the airport, drove back down to Minneapolis, and got on a plane back to Boston, got another rental car. We're like the rental car king and queen over here. And drove back to Augusta to get my honey's truck, and then drove home. So we got in about midnight. I think it was 12:05 when we got here. I was in bed literally by 12:10 because I had a 4:30 wake-up call for work. So I went to work Monday morning, came home, took a 2.5-hour nap. It was awesome. And finished work Monday, regular. And then Tuesday, I was off yesterday, got a bunch of stuff done around the house. You wouldn't know it by looking at my craft room. But, so yeah, that is the jet setting. Leave it to me to have, like, the most complicated days ever. And the jet setting is going to continue. I think work is trying to kill us. I was hired. Slight, whiny, complainy, bleepy whininess coming on at you. Rant. Very short. When I was hired to fly for Athena. Athena Health flies people back and forth between 2 of their major headquarters between here and Boston. I was told I would fly every Monday, every other Friday, with an occasional trip here and there, probably working 3, maybe 4 days a week. So that's better quality of life. It's a little more money. Not a great amount, but a little bit more money. And I figured I'd see Jeremy more. We're flying 4 to 5 to 6 days a week. Last minute trips like I complained about last time or the time before. Overnights. They've planned illegal days. Like, it's just, they've planned a 16-hour day. That doesn't include our show times because we have to be there before we take off, obviously. So I might be slightly whiny and bitchy. Sorry, children's ears. But anyway, it'll be alright. Not what was advertised. I kind of feel like I got bait and switched. But we'll see. Something's got to give because I can't keep up this pace. So yeah, the other jet setting is next, is it next weekend already? Not this coming weekend, the next weekend is Knitting in the Mitten out in Michigan. And that is hosted by Kagi TM, that's Kari of the High Fiber Diet podcast. If you don't listen, you should. She's been going for a couple years now. And she's really fantastic. So I feel like I know her, and I haven't even met her. Everyone has all their travel plans set, and of course now I have to work on Thursday, which totally sucks. If it stays the way it is, I should be able to catch a freight flight out to Michigan, which means I'll get in Friday morning, which is better than nothing, or, late on Friday. So they'll have to survive the first night without me. You can do it. Anyway, you can make one night without me, I think. But by the time you guys all wake up on Friday morning, I should be there, and we can knit and spin and go crazy, which actually is probably better than I take a freighter, because that way I can bring all my crap. That'd just be easier. So anyway, that's it for jet setting. Okay. I probably talked super ridiculous fast. I'm really sorry. Okay, so here we go. Knitting. Let's see. This is a test knit for Heather at Highland Handmaids, Botru's Babe. This is a hat. It is the lined, what does she call it? The lined beanie hat? Something like that. So, see how it's really long here? And there's a purl ridge, and I'm working on stripes right now. What it does is this will fold up underneath so it's double layered, which for a Maine winter is probably pretty good. But see how that purl row makes it such a nice clean bend? Oh, it's fantastic. I learned how to do a jogless join. Here's where my join is. It's right down here, and you really can't see it. If you look really close, you can kind of see it, but it's really easy. You basically knit into the stitch below after you do one row of the new color. It's fantastic. It makes it really nice and clean. I love it. So anyway, I'm screaming along on that. It's taken me a while, not because there's anything wrong with it. Actually, that's not true. I'll talk about that in a minute. But once you get going, it's a super fast knit. I'll just leave it at that. Okay. So the other things I've got my Interrupting Cow sock. Almost done. I put it on the the foot fits really well, but it's really tight here in the leg. Like, I have to, like, yank it around my leg. So, I don't know. I added a couple stitches just to give it a little bit of stretch. But, again, it's the Dionysus colorway by Highland Handmaids in her maple sock. And the Interrupting Cow pattern by Laura Lindemann. Now, here's my Ambrosio mittens. Let's see if I have who it's by. Probably not. Knowing me, I don't. No, it's from Knitty, Deep Fall Knitty. I finally got it going. I cast it on and ripped it out. I'll talk about that later anyway. But anyway, here's the cuff. This is a Noro, and it's on size 3 double points. I don't know the millimeters, sorry. And, but I'm just starting to do the crosses for the pattern, so. There's that. I can't tell you much more about it because I don't have it. I don't have the details in front of me. But she does have really nice big charts, so that's really fantastic. It's really good. I'm still working on Scathach's hat number 2. I haven't touched it. I don't have any Epic Brown projects right now. Or Epic projects. Epic Brown projects is Karen at Rella Twist. Her Epic Brown blanket. Okay, landed. I got nothing. I finished the blanket last week. Isn't that enough? So we can just skip right on past that. Baby hats. Here's mine. It's going with me on my travels. Haha. There you go. That's my takeoff. I still haven't made any hats. You guys have been shipping me hats, and I'm still just haven't done them yet. So anyway, it's round and ready. Ground stop. Okay. The Ambrosio mittens and the hat. I had a horrible time with Gage. I think I'm a loose knitter. I posted that on Plurk and I got some nice comments back, but I think I'm kind of loose. So anyway, I had to fight with Gage a few times. Both the hat, I think I cast it out. I think this is my 4th try that finally worked. The Ambrosio mittens were almost as many. I think there was 3. So that was my ground stop for this week, was just annoying madness as far as that goes. So anyway, we're dialed in and ready to go, so that's really good. Holding. I got none again. My poor wheel is just sitting there looking at me, so upset. I need to get that finished though, because I only got like one little bump left of the Poetic, so I can get that plied and get that off my bobbin so I can take all my bobbins out to knit in the mitten. So I need to get some done. Okay. Reservations. Alright, you guys ready for this? This is the stupidest crap ever. No, it's not stupid. I shouldn't say that. It's fantastic, but I wish you could see. I wish you could see. I will take a picture of it and show it to you because, yeah, it's just crazy. Okay, so I think I mentioned... You guys have sent me so many hats. It's just ridiculous. I have hats. We're up to almost 150. Like 140. I came home to 2 garbage bags hanging off my mailbox. Like the little flag was like bending over. I'm pretty sure I mentioned her last week, but this was on the pile of not mentioned. I'm pretty sure I talked about her though. Living for Fishing on Ravelry sent 3 hats. I'm pretty sure I talked about her last week, but if I didn't, I'm really, really sorry. So, okay, so from Wolf Farms, John has sent 2 more hats. 2 more little bitty hats like this. And she sent a door prize of, it's lavender bar soap and hand and body lotion. That is going to be one of our prizes for that. And Hot As Knita sent us this one with the little pom-poms. Isn't that cute? It's so cute. So, anyway, I did contact the guy this morning. I contacted a woman yesterday, and we played phone tag all day long. And this morning she left me a message that said, here's the person to contact. So I called him. He answered his phone right away. He sent me an email. I wish I would have known that there were tags for all these because I would have had you guys tag them all. But I'm just going to have to tag them from here, which is no big deal. I have the list of everybody and I have all your hats. So they're kind of sort of organized. Sort of. But so I'm going to tag them and I'm going to meet up with him on Monday and deliver them. So don't worry if you sent them or sent them late and they don't get here by Monday. The drop-off is much closer than I thought it was. I'm actually dropping off at a more local place than where I thought I was going to have to go. So it's not a big deal if they come a little bit after Monday. They'll still get there in time. So here we go. There's 3 more hats from Dawn and Hot As Netta. This is from Yu's mama, Julie. She sent 4. I cannot believe the hats, you guys. I'm just so floored by the whole thing. It's just amazing to me. You guys are all amazing. This is from Katz. I'm pretty sure I talked to her on Ravelry. So she sent 5 hats. Oh, they're so fantastic. I love all the hats, you guys. They're so creative. I mean, I know that's what we do, but jeepers. This one came yesterday. These are in no particular order. This is from Fru, Silly Fru. She does the Sassy Pants Knitter podcast. And she sent me I can't remember the name of the coloring book. I'll look it up and link it in the show notes. But it says, with her sidekick Gutsy the unicorn dog, the Zaftig Zephyr spends her nights protecting the rain-spattered streets of Metropolis. So anyway, she sent me a colored picture, and I've got 2 hats from her. Awesome. Thank you very much. These are all getting migrated to the other side of the table. I've got like 30 bags here, so I'm going to try to do this quickly, so I'm not going to yammer on about everybody. These are from Steph. This is from Knitting Samurai. She writes, thanks for gathering hats for such a great cause. I wish I could have knit more, but you know things are busy here. Yeah, you got a baby. You think? My goodness. But anyway, they're beautiful little colorwork hats. So thank you very much, Steph. Okay. These are Suzette. Jack's grandma on Ravelry. She's got 2 for me. I know this is fast, and I'm sorry. I hope no one's insulted. But literally, if you could see this pile, you'd understand this show would be 3 hours long. These are from Palette PC. It's Bev. She sent 2 little purple hats. Thank you, Bev. Oh my god. This is just insane. So, this is from Thurston. That's all it said. There's no further notes. So whoever you are, I don't know. I didn't get a note. Or maybe, did I lose the note? Oh, I might have. But she also sent a little bit of money to help with shipping for prizes and stuff. And I really appreciate that. So there's 2 little purple hats. I might have lost your note. This is the first time I've done a drive like this, and I've learned some very valuable lessons, so it will be better next time. And this one's from Blumpkin. I know it, I'm pretty sure I saw these on the Rav board. So, some beautiful stripes. Oh yeah, and a little green one at the top. It's like a little grape. Love it. So there's 4 more. Oh god. This is still gonna take a while. Oh, and this is from Sarah at Apple Blossom. Apple Blossom and More, she's the one that is donating the prizes for the October Knit Along, the 3 patterns. And she sent along 4 hats. Thank you very much, Sarah. We're not even halfway through. But I want everyone to get credit. I don't want to leave anybody out. This is from Meredith O. I'm pretty sure that's her name on Ravelry is Meredith O. And she's in Massachusetts. And she sent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And look at how cute these are with the little, see, the little umbilical cord and these little, like, ear flaps. Oh, they're so cute. Thank you, Meredith. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright. This is from Veronica. in Indiana. She sent a hat. Isn't it pretty? I love it. It's amazing how you can say something as generic as purple hats and how many different kinds of purple hats you get. Like, how many of them look the same? Not hardly any. It's amazing. Here are 3 little bitty hats from Eileen, who is Bellow Socks. Eileen, I think I said that right. But look how cute. Some little bitty hats. They're very cool. Those will be for little babies that come. Little babies that come. Okay. This is Amy. She sent a card also. Oh, this is Froggy Monkey. She sent... Oh my gosh, she sent a whole stack. So there's hat with a stripe, hat with stripes, 2 little umbilical cord hats, and more stripes. Very nice. Very, very cool. Thank you much, ma'am. I will link all the podcasters in the show notes also. So a lot of these are podcasters that are sending stuff. This is from... Oh, this is from Diane. At Knittables. So she sent a card and she sent a couple hats. Which I love this little swirly thing. I don't know how you guys are doing that or what pattern that is, but let me know, because I love it. And then she sent me a little gift. She sent me a skein of Volmiza in the We're Different colorway. It's the 100% Merino Superwash, which I have not used before. So isn't that pretty? And it's in purple. How fitting. Thank you, Diane. Very flattered. Very, very flattered. Thank you very much. Totally not necessary, but very cool. Not necessary, but very cool. Uh-oh. There's a note from April. I think I already showed her hats too, but now I'm paranoid. These are from 9 Grands for Grandma. She sent 4. Thank you very much. Oh my god. I'm just like moving the pile from one spot to another. Okay. Here's 2 more. These are from Kim Passini. I hope I said that right. I don't have a bad name. We got bright purple, light purple, a combo purple. I love it. See the border? It's very cool. I like it. Thank you, thank you. I'm not even looking at you guys. I'm just staring at hats. Staring at hats. Oh, this is from Knitter Freak. This is from my friend Tina. She got a couple hats sent. Yay. And she sent me a book. I didn't even bring the book in here. It's actually by my bedstand. Did she say what it is? The Big Book of Hand Spinning. It's a huge, thick, hardcover book, and she got 2 by accident. So she sent me one, which was really nice. And then this is Good Karma Farms Oats and Honey Belted Soap, and so that was very nice too. And it's raining. Awesome. So anyway, thank you, Tina. She was going to give them to me in person, but I was out of town. Okay. Oh no, here it is. I did bring it in here. Big Book of Hand Spinning. Woohoo! So, maybe at some point I will review that. Okay. We're almost down to just the garbage bag. You think I'm kidding. Okay. This is from... Oh, I tipped the garbage can over. Crap. Okay, this is from Mippy on Ravelry. She sent a couple hats. She sent 2 little purple hats. Cute. They're so brightly colored. So, very nice. She sent a very nice little note along with it. I've also got to get ready to leave for my trip. Uh-oh. I lost the hats. Oh my god. I'm going to take a picture of this madness for you guys too. So here are 3 hats from Maria Martinez. And you're from St. Cloud! That's my stomping grounds! I went to school in St. Cloud. I grew up just minutes from there, so it's very cool. It's nice to see some hometown, get some hometown mail. Henrietta, New York. I lived not very far from there. This is from Christy. And she is Principessa Mom. Principessa Mom. Sorry, I probably butchered that. But she sent 4 little hats. Little hat with hearts. 2 little hats with the I-cords on the top. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I lived in Rochester, which is not too far away from there. So, okay. Oh my gosh. These are from, this one was stacked, Vicky Lynn. She sent me a message because she didn't send her Rav name, and I have it written down, but I don't have it here. She sent 5 little hats. Look at that little one. Little pointy head. Dark purple. Another little pointy one. Very cute. Thank you. Okay. This is from Joyce. Oh, she's in Ely, which is north of me, but still, Minnesota represent. And then this one. I don't know what yarn that is, but it makes such a cool effect. It's got like these little colored loops in it. Very cool. I thought that was pretty awesome. Okay. This one is from, I think, Judy. Yep. Embry 22. She knitted along with us. She did bears and she did a, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where'd this come from? Oh, crap. Okay. We have a card in the wrong spot. Judy, who's Embry 22, sent 2 hats. Thank you very much. And she sent a toe-up socks for everybody by, I think it's Wendy D. Johnson. And that's going to be one of our prizes. So thank you very much. That was very sweet of you. I appreciate that. So one of you will be winning that. I got to figure out where those hats went. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. This is so disorganized. It'll be better the next time, I promise. This is from Create. I don't know. It's Shanda. C-R-E-8-V-L-E-I-G-H. Creative Lay. Maybe? I don't know. Sorry. Here's 2 more. So I got 2 from her. And then... Oh my god, where'd those hats go? Oh! How embarrassing. Okay, here's 2 hats from Heather. Bow Truce Bay. Oh, this one's really... She winged one, which is this one, which looks just fine. I don't know what she's so worried about. And then this is the little one. It's the Aston pattern on Ravelry. It's very cute. Oh my god, where did your cat go? Okay, so I have a card from Grandma 3 Times. And she had hats. And where the heck? I know they're here. Cheapers. Oh. Margot KP sent these. I might have been showing the wrong hats in one of those packages. Oh my gosh. So anyway, here's a bunch of hats. I wrote them all down on the computer. I know I remembered looking at your hats and putting you down in a drawing. I wonder if your hats got put into someone else's bag. I'm so sorry. This has been such a disaster. I've been so irresponsible. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. So anyway, Joyce, Grandma 3 Times. I know you sent hats. I don't know where I put them. Unless I showed them already with someone else's stuff. But anyway, as they all came in and they were open, they were cataloged. So everyone will get credit for the hats that they did. She also sent me some money for whatever. So there's a little something to help pay for gas or whatever. It's actually going to help for some shipping since the gas will probably not be an issue anymore. So there you go. Okay, so that's all the hats. They will get delivered next week. Thank you very much. If a lot of people have said they are still sending them, which is fantastic. I'll show them on the next podcast. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the Plurk Podcaster Challenge prize package that came. So I got this humongous bag of goodies. And I got a wonderful file folder. I got these wonderful labels to put in my books. It says from the Knitting Library of, and it has my name. So I got 6 of those to put in there. I also got a little note from Lois. So anyway, a little letter about okay. I won the Cal Group Award, and with winning that, I got, this is so funny because you'll see why in a minute. Okay, so for the Cal Group Award, I got a, did I shove them all in here? I did. So from Ethereal Fibers, she has donated a, here we go, custom dyed skein of her yarn. So Kelly, which is etherealfibers.etsy.com, ETHEREAL fibers.etsy.com. I will link all these in the show notes. I get a custom dyed skein from her. I'm getting a pattern from Sarah at the Apple Blossom, which is fantastic because I want more. And then, oddly enough, I got some pitch pine top from Heather at Highland Man-Mades. Do you see the thing behind me? It's all her stuff. So I thought that was fantastic that I win the one prize of my favorite indie dyer. Hey, it works for me. I'm not complaining. Okay, so now for the goodie bag itself. We get the bag, which is great, and these were done by whimsybags.com. I'll link them in the show notes. Okay, so I got some stitch markers donated by Lois at Knitting's My Bag. They're little gold. I'm not taking them out because I'll drop them all over. Little gold stitch markers, and they come in a nice little bitty bin. Okay, I'm gonna put these back in the bag. Then I got a sample skein of Miss Babs, which is cool because I've never actually touched it. It's her Yummy Toes Monochrome Sport and Sock Yarn. It's an 82 yard little mini skein, which is awesome. Then I got some, I'm not even going to try to say it, it's some body lotion. That smells very yummy. BVLGARI. I can't say it. I got a little notepad with the little, oh jeepers. A little notepad with a sheepy on it. I got some size 8 needles, wooden needles. I got a little mirror. It says All-American Knitter from knittingsmybag.etsy.com. Oh, can you see yourself? So I got a little mirror. And then I got, it is a mini spindle donated by Spinnerosity. www.etsy.com/shop/Spinnerosity. SPINEROSITY. And I believe this is a mini supported 1/2 ounce. So I'm going to have to go take some notes on how to do that. And that comes with a little bump of fiber from Bartlett Yarns, which is awesome because that's what I'm knitting. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the yarn I'm knitting, Bartlett Yarns yarn for Jeremy's hat. So I got some fiber to go with it. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. But that was fantastic. And then I've got a Plurk Podcaster Challenge pin. I got some mini post-it notes. I got a magnetic clippy. My highlighter. And then I got a little mini goodie bag from Wolf Farms. So I got a 20% off coupon from them. Oh. I could eat this every time I want to eat it. It makes my mouth water. I got a sample of her Apple Crisp soap and a little magnet. And I got a coupon for 15% off from Ethereal Fibers. So that is very, 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 very awesome. So I'm very excited. It was really great. I had so much fun doing the challenge. I know it drove some of you crazy, and I totally understand because I'm feeling that same exact thing with about 3 things that are going on right now in the world of ours. And I'm just not going to talk about it because I just don't want to. It's just driving me crazy. But it's not going to end for a very long time, so I'm just going to have to shut up and deal with it. And try to ignore it as much as I can and just fast forward the podcast. I don't want to listen to it. But that's okay. I'm really confused by those hats. I know they're here. I probably already showed them, but anyway. I think that's it. Is that enough? Oh yeah, I've got my special TFR thing, don't I? I don't know. I've got hats. That's all I can think about right now are hats. So, anyway, that's what I got. I'll probably think of a bunch of things later. I think that's about it. Oh, look what I got. I got an iPhone. I'm still a little scared of it. It was delivered Friday. I was in Minnesota. I didn't get it until Monday morning. I activated it. Everything went well. I bought a case for it, which the other half is in the other room. And I bought screen protectors, which some people don't like them. They think they reduce the touchability, but I have one on my iPad and I have one on my phone, and it doesn't change the touchability at all. And I don't have to worry about fingerprints on my cover because it's pretty much fingerprint proof. I do wipe it off, now and then because it gets a little oily just from your fingers. But, it's not touching my screen. So, I think I got the case, which retails for $30 at Verizon, and the screen protectors, which retail for $15 at Verizon. I got both of them for like $8.50 on eBay. So if you want to know where to get them, just let me know. I'll let you know. So anyway, I will talk to you guys next week. I go on an overnight tonight. We go and we sit in Asheville, North Carolina for a couple hours. We overnight in Nashville. It's a very quick turn. I know there's a couple people that said let them know next time I come in, but we're leaving early in the morning, and I'm just not gonna have time to see anybody. But maybe next time. We tend to go to Nashville a lot, so I think next time we go to Nashville we're there all day, so I will let you guys know. JackGirl1313 on Ravelry, and Plurk JackGirl313 on Twitter. Twitter just feeds from Plurk, so come join the group. I don't know how many. I know we are pushing. Next time we hit a round number, like 200, 300, 400, whatever it is, we'll do a giveaway. I'm not sure what. I don't know. I can't think of anything else though. I talked really fast. I'm sorry. I went through the hats really fast. I'm sorry. I'll figure it all out. Thank you, everybody. Have a great week, and I will talk to you very soon.